Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is Naeem al-Haq with Business Today. Today we will be talking to Mr. Hussain Dawood, who is the chairman of Karachi Education Initiative. This initiative has been taken by a group of corporate and industrial leaders from Karachi. And the main objective of this initiative is to set up a world-class educational institution providing education in the field of business and leadership. We have with us Mr. Hussain Dawood, the chairman of this initiative, and we will be talking to him about what exactly does the initiative stand for and what are its plans to set up this business school in Karachi. How is it collaborating with international students? What kind of an advisory board they have set up? What are its objectives? And there's no doubt, viewers, in my mind that the setting up of this institution in Karachi, which is actually a joint effort of a number of corporate leaders, tantamounts to a national initiative. It's not the initiative of any one single individual or group, but the whole objective is to create a national institution of pride which can impart business education and leadership to our future generations. You're aware that Karachi is a very fastly growing city. It currently has a population of 18 million people, which has grown rapidly in the last 60 years since independence. And there is a growing need for quality educational institution in this city. And this Karachi Education Initiative is intended to fulfill that need. And so we'll talk to its chairman, Mr. Hussain Dawood, who is with us in our studio today. Hussain Saab, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much for coming here today to this program. Please tell us about this Karachi Education Initiative. You as chairman have taken some remarkable steps. I was just reading in this brochure. You have entered into an arrangement with Cambridge University's Judge School of Business for collaboration for this school, and you have set up a wonderful board of advisors and governors. And so tell us about this, Institute. How do you, what is exactly the concept behind this initiative?
Well, Naeem sir, thank you very much indeed for giving me the opportunity to be here on your program. Your invitation the other night I gratefully appreciated, and I'm glad because we would like to let people know some of the positive things that are taking place within Pakistan today. And it's very essential that for our country we should also have positive news and positive initiatives which counter the many difficulties that we're facing today within the country.
Right. Let me interrupt you here. Viewers, we have to take a little break for technical reasons, but we'll be back shortly. Welcome back, viewers. We have with us today in our studios Mr. Hussain Dawood, who is the chairman of Karachi Education Initiative, which is setting up Karachi School for Business and Leadership in Karachi in collaboration with Cambridge University's Judge School of Business. Hussain Dawood, so basically you are saying that there is need for a dynamic and new institution which would provide for this country future corporate leaders, and this is what you are intending to do through this initiative?
Well, let me give you a little background. I think it's important that you appreciate how this came about. Basically, a group of us, business people, concerned business people, who have a resolute commitment to human resource development. And we know that Pakistan is actually falling behind in its human resource development.
Right.
We felt that what we've got to do is put up an institution which would actually develop and train and educate future leaders who could go into society and help to spread the importance of human resource development.
Right.
And actually participate in helping the less fortunate, right, to be able to take advantage of education.
So basically, you're saying that this institution will be open to everybody and anybody who wants to sort of apply, belonging to any background, coming from any background, whether it's poor or rich or middle class. purely on merit?
The foundation of the school in our minds is that if you really want to give true benefit to the nation, it can only be based on merit.
Right.
Only merit.
Right. But you have entered into an agreement with Cambridge University. What exactly is the nature of that agreement? What does it entail?
But when we got together, we wanted to establish a world-class institute. Now, you know, this is, many people take this as just glib language, you know, sounds very nice, but we really mean it. When we went there, and I went there to Cambridge, the first meeting I had with them was on the 1st of September last year. And there were a group of senior Cambridge people who very kindly invited us there to meet with them and to have lunch with them. You imagine a pro-vice chancellor, 2 deans, and about 6 or 7 senior professors were at the lunch. And they asked me a question, said, why do you want to do this school? Subsequently, on October the 13th, when I went there, I was asked by the dean of the school. He says, look, setting up a new business school is not an exciting proposition. Cambridge making some money is not exciting. He said, what makes your business school exciting? I said, what makes our business school exciting is that we want to take education to scale. And it's very important that we train the trainers. Though here in Pakistan, it may be called the Karachi Institute, but it's really not Karachi, it's national. Just like LUMS is there in Lahore, it's not just Lahore, it's basically a national institution.
What about the faculty? Do you expect all of it to come from abroad, or do you plan to recruit a lot of sort of teachers from within the country?
Well, you see, if you want to make an institution world-class, you've got to have a world-class faculty, and you've got to have a world-class student body, as well as world-class infrastructure. What we wanted, when I went there on the 13th of April, and the Dean Arnold DeMeyer asked me, what do you mean by world-class? We said, we want to be what you are. What the Judge Business School is. Judge Business School today stands as one of the top 10 in Europe. So we want to be that level. We don't want a Me Too business school. It has to be world-class. And we want to hear in Pakistan. This is the important thing. Now, world-class means that if you don't get the world-class faculty, you won't achieve your objective. So what we said to Cambridge is, we want you to provide the dean, and you to provide the faculty. After considerable negotiations, and if I may just dilate on the history, what happened was that I met with them on 1st of September, 13th of October, and then we followed with another meeting on the 21st of November, and then we had further meetings and negotiations with them because they gave us a draft agreement on the 18th and 19th of December. On the 6th of January, their deputy dean came to Karachi here to address our board, along with their director of customized program, Dr. Lare Iblin and Yo Gaya. And then we followed that up with signing the MOU on the 9th of February. And finally, we were able to negotiate an agreement. And it was an exciting time, I tell you. Naeem, you have no idea what went on. We were negotiating the agreement with, you know, there's a lot of backwards and forwards because